Okay, cool. We're at Hamvention 2022, and I'm here with Stefano from Messi and Paoloni Coax, and he's at the Gigaparts booth. But you got a lot of examples there, so I'm going to let you tell us all about that.
CQ photo, CQ parked on the air, Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Whiskey Bravo.
Well, tell us about the different samples of coax you have here.
Oh yeah, there were quite many models. It's a real mess here. Anyway, we have got cables of different sizes according to different needs. So if you need something which is suitable for hiking or something useful for the expedition, this cable is an Airborne 5. It's a 0.200 inches and it's extremely lightweight. It can be a very good replacement of our G58 with a lower weight and a better attenuation. And is also waterproof, but very, very lightweight. That's why it's called Airborne. It makes you save a lot of money for shipping the cable Airborne. And after that, there's one more cable, that is a G58, the same size. But
you got to look at it.
Yeah, and what is the other guy? Yeah, this is the other guy. Okay, this is our Hyperflex 5. This is just a tad bigger. It's 0.12 inches. No, 0.212 inches.
212, yeah.
So it's a tad bigger than our G58, and it's all made of copper, and can be a good replacement of our G8X, which is bigger. It's extremely flexible, so it's called Hyperflex because in reality it's really extremely flexible. And it has got a screening efficiency of 105 dB, so it can be a very good solution for making jumpers or inside your shack, or even if you have got a small stretch and you work with low frequencies, that could be enough because it's really a great replacement for our G8X. After that, we have got one of our best sellers. These are the 0.287, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Let me have a look to be sure. Yeah, 0.287 exactly. It's a Ultraflex 7, and is the official cable of the WRTC 2018 in Germany, and it will be the official cable of the WRTC 2022 in Italy. It's a very, very flexible cable, and it's a smaller but an effective replacement of our G213U or our G8. It has got 105 dB of screening efficiency, so also in this case, and all the other cables, you can lower your background noise, especially if you are coming from the older generation of our G213, our G214 even. Our G214 or our G58 or our G8. This is a great replacement for that. If you want to keep the size of 0.405, then we have got quite a great offering. We have got cables with different jackets that could range from the white jacket for hot countries, the poly, Yeah, it is the jacket
Sahara.
I'm talking about. Yeah, could
Sahara, right?
Yeah, the Sahara. Yeah, Sahara line can be used for hot countries such as Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, etc. Yeah, and it helps you to preserve the temperature on the cable because not everybody knows that the temperature is an enemy of the attenuation. The higher is the temperature on the cable, the higher will be the attenuation. We are providing in our catalog a coefficient where you can multiply by 101, 102 according to the increasing temperature. So if we are able to keep the temperature low, especially in contests where we are amplifying quite a bunch, it's important to have a white jacket cable and to have also some other gadgets such as our heat suppressor. Which is a heat sink you are screwing on our connectors and will dissipate the heat. So that gadget plus this one is going to make a better solution. We have got a solid core for start which is exactly no, it's not this one. Yeah. Anyway, is exactly the replacement of LMR 400. Because it's the same overall diameter, has got the same sort of core, copper-clad aluminum, and it's called Airborne 10. It's extremely lightweight, and that is the cable that will be used in Bouvet Island. So the action team in Bouvet Island, they will be all using that cable, Airborne 10. So the LMR 400 equivalent. It can be buried. It's extremely sturdy and lightweight. Of course, it's not maximum for flexibility. And what we are selling more in Europe are all cables, very, very flexible cables. So we have got the line of Ultraflex, the line of Hyperflex, the line of Extraflex. You know, everything is sold in Europe mostly is a flexible cable. So this is the Airborne 10. I understand that you cannot perceive the lightness, but it's really extremely lightweight. And this is something more flexible. What we have changed is just the core. Is 19 copper strands, so it's going to be more flexible but bearable at the same time. So this could be a solution. It's called Extraflex Berry 10. If you don't have problem of burying the cable and you have got a rudder and you need the cable to be extremely flexible, this Hyperflex 10 is one of our best sellers in Europe. It's extremely flexible and for being a cable with stranded core, it can outclass a lot of solid core cables of the competition. That is something extraordinary. And last but not least, this is our top of the class. You know, it's a Hyperflex 13. Look at that. It's half an inch cable. It's extremely flexible, and it's got the same attenuation as LMR 600 UF. So the flexible version of LMR. But LMR 600 is 0.600. This is 0.500. So it's a great achievement to have such a small cable with such a flexibility and lightness. It's the only cable in the world with 37 wires in the core. So 37 wires instead of 7 cores of the competition. All the cables we have been talking about, with exception of Airborne 5, all the rest is they have got a copper foil and a copper braid. So copper core, copper foil, copper braid. We don't have any galvanic effect. We've got flexibility, we've got performance.
Good. Yeah, the Hyperflex 13 is the one that people were talking about on the video I made.
So. Oh, yeah. That is a really...
It's a really good cable. Yeah. Well, this is very good. Did you have a good... do you think you did well at the show this weekend?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I've been quite satisfied. One more thing sure. I would like to point out.
Okay.
Yeah, we also are providing the ready-made jumpers. Yeah,
right.
This is one of the packaging where you can have the jumpers. So they can be with this box, depending on the length. You know, this, for instance, is 18 feet.
18 feet.
Yeah. Or you can have. Oh, this is heavy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This is 150 feet, and that is the packaging. Please remind that inside the packaging there's normally a test report.
Yeah.
So we are testing each one of the jumpers, so the ready-made jumpers, one by one, before sending here to Gigaparts. One more thing. Nice. Yes. These are our connectors. They're special PL259. Mm-hmm. Let us say is a new way of interpreting PL259. So it will fit perfectly to the female of your apparatus. But these are watertight, first of all, because it has got inside a washer, a big washer that is compressing and is avoiding moisture to get in. Mm-hmm. And it also has got a better screening efficiency and a better insertion loss. And they are like jewels. Mm-hmm. I would like to show you. Yeah, And the scissors,
Yep.
okay? So these are special scissors that you can see in our videos. Just remember that for every one of our cables, for every connector, we have got a specific video. Just go on our YouTube channel or our website, or download one of our data sheets. There is for every cable all the information you need, and there is an hypertext where you can click and you can go directly to the video. So it's a very comfortable thing. With this pair of scissors, you can easily cut any cable of any size up to our Hyperflex routine, which is 0.500. You can make a neat cut like this, and you shall be able to have a perfect cut, sharp cut, without any burrs. You know, the burrs are making life difficult when you've got to insert the pin.
Right.
And so, like this, it won't happen at all. And also, you can afford to make very delicate stripping of your all the components of your cable. You see, I didn't cut a single wire, and then you can prepare your cable according to the instructions
On the back of that, right?
Yeah, on the back of the packaging or in the video.
Right.
And you insert the component in between the foil and the braid, so you don't need to solder the braid anymore. And you can cut any part like a surgeon.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Any part.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're down to the then you're down to the core then.
Yeah. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4 different layers. So I've been able, with some practice, of course.
You have to practice a little bit.
Yeah. I'm a surgeon. yeah. Okay. And one more thing. Now this is called silicone seal. We've got 2 of them. One is short and can be used for perfectly isolating, especially windy and rainy places when you are on the top of the tower and you want to isolate the female of the antenna to the male that you are plugging in, and you want the 2 parts to be perfectly isolated without losing time putting the sellotape or whatsoever. You put this tube, the cable inside, then you take the strip and you pull very quickly, and it will perfectly tighten the 2 things together. And the part in excess, it will be a strain relief.
Okay.
So it will mechanically protect the cable as well.
Okay.
And and we have got another version. Where is it? All these, of course, with instructions and the video. The QR code
for the
going to the video.
Gotcha.
So this is a longer version that you can use if you want to isolate your connection. So you have got a male, and a drum, or you have an adapter whatsoever. You put the 3 things inside here, then you pull the strip, and very quickly you shall have a perfect isolation.
Gotcha.
That's all for now.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, once again, thank you, Stefano. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks for
your times today, and glad you had a really good show. Glad you were able to make it back out this time.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks
a lot.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.